So this week there's going to be a lot of people that are starting the gym for the first time because you know how it is. New year, new me, start of the new year. Let's start losing weight. You know how it is. And these are the same kind of people who probably lack a lot of knowledge on how it is that they need to get from point A to point B, or what it is that they need to do to get from point A to point B. And what do you do when you lack knowledge? You look at somebody that you trust or that you're close to in order to get that knowledge from them. So these people are probably going to go into the gym, with their friends or their family or their co-workers and start copying everything that they're doing. To begin with, I guess this is an alright idea because it actually starts to get you into the rhythm of going to the gym and exercising, because at the end of the day, something will always be better than nothing, especially when it comes to exercise. But long term, this isn't really the best action step to take, and I'm going to explain why. So first and foremost, what you need to understand is everybody's different, and I mean that from a personal preference point of view as well as a genetic and biomechanic point of view. So basically, just because somebody likes something in the gym, somebody likes a certain exercise, doesn't mean that you will. Just because somebody can do a certain exercise in the gym doesn't mean that you will. There's going to be things that your friends can do and your family members can do and your colleagues can do which you either cannot do or don't particularly like. And funnily enough, this is actually an issue that I ran into when I first started going to the gym as well. I used to copy exercise routines from either friends or off YouTube, for example, and then get really deflated and really annoyed after about 2 or 3 weeks of doing them when I realised that I couldn't do certain exercises that they were telling me to do, or even more specific, I didn't actually enjoy the exercise routines that they were doing. But I thought, you know what, if they're doing it and it's working for them, I may as well do it as well because it will work for me. But ironically, because I didn't actually like what I was doing, I not only wasn't putting in a decent enough effort to actually get some significant results from it, but I also didn't stay consistent with it because I ultimately gave up with it after said 2 or 3 weeks. I like to compare exercise and exercise routines to ice cream flavours. So let's say, for example, you have a friend who likes some weird ice cream flavour. Pralines and Dick, for example. They really like the taste of pralines and Dick flavoured ice cream, but you couldn't think of anything worse. But you see your friend walk into an ice cream shop every single day, eat the pralines and Dick flavoured ice cream, come out feeling really happy, really refreshed, and you see that they're looking confident and glowing. Now you'll go into this ice cream shop and you'll go, it must be pralines and Dick that, you know, makes you feel more confident and makes you feel full and makes you feel happy with your ice cream flavour. So you'll pick up pralines and Dick flavoured ice cream, you'll try it, realise that you don't really like it or you cannot eat it, and after 2 weeks of trying to eat it consistently, such as like what your friend's doing, you'll actually think to yourself, you know what, this ice cream business just isn't for me. I'm just gonna, sack it off, that's it. And then once you've sacked off eating ice cream, you're gonna feel a little bit deflated that you're not getting the benefits and the rewards that your friend is getting, ultimately causing you to fall off of the ice cream train. Now compare this to exercise. Just because your friend likes a certain exercise or a certain exercise routine or a certain style of exercising, let's say for example CrossFit or HIIT or exercise classes or even specific exercises within specific routines, doesn't mean that you'll like any of these things, doesn't mean that you're going to want to do any of these things, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be able to effectively execute these things. Which is why you need to find an ice cream flavour or a exercise routine or a style of exercising which works for you and which you enjoy doing. Because if you enjoy doing, then you will stick to it more consistently than if you didn't enjoy doing it. And if you stick to it more consistently, then you are going to naturally get more results and more progression from actually doing it. You'll also be able to put a little bit more effort into it because, as I said, you actually like these exercises, you like this style of routine, and therefore if you put in more effort into it and getting more intensity out of it, your results are just going to fall into place naturally. So don't go into the gym and copy what your friend's doing. Don't copy what you're seeing off YouTube. Don't copy any of these fitness wankers that are, posting their routines for you to see on their Instagram. Follow this glute workout for a big booty like me, because it's full of shit. And honestly, full transparency, a lot of the routines that these fitness wankers actually post on Instagram are really not that effective. I mean, why would you do hip thrusts on a shoulder workout? You know what I mean? It's for clout, probably. Mental masturbation, I don't know. So initially, if you want to follow what your friends are doing just to feel more confident in the gym, crack on. But long term, try and find your own routine. Try and find a routine that works for you and get gets you the results that you want. And for the love of fuck, do not follow these workout routines that, you know, fitness influencers post on their Instagram saying follow this routine or this is my routine that I've done in the gym, because that's their routine, that's what they do. And as I said, they also most likely do it for clout, mental masturbation, and because it gets a shit ton of follows. And once you actually find a routine that you enjoy doing and which works for you, you'll stick to it more consistently and you'll actually start to get results from it. I hope that helps and I hope that makes sense. If you did like this video, make sure that you give it a like. Comment below if you've got any questions, because I'd be more than happy to help you with them. And if you want to catch any more free fitness or fat loss based tips without any of the bullshit, as always, make sure that you're either following my Instagram at k.p_health or subscribe to this channel. Peace.